My name is Susan Walter, and I'm the general manager at the historic Orpheum Theater in Flagstaff, Arizona. Independent venues like ours were the first to shut down and will be the last to reopen. Countless big-name artists got their start at independent venues just like the Orpheum Theater. Independent venues are a crucial part of the music ecosystem, and we need your help to rebuild the ecosystem and to not let venues like the Orpheum Theater go extinct. We are banding together with over 2,000 independent music venues across the country to take our cause to Washington. We are asking Congress for federal funding specific to our industry so that we can survive through the pandemic. Please go to saveourstages.com for more information on how you can reach out to local and state representatives to ask them to sign on to our cause. We can't do this without you, and we miss each and every one of you. We are fighting to survive so that when it is safe and you're ready, we can open our doors, welcome you back in, and gather safely to watch live music and turn up the volume. Thank you so much, stay safe, and enjoy the show.
Everybody here get it out of control.
At Suddenlink, our #1 priority is keeping you connected. We take this responsibility very seriously. So whether you're keeping in touch with the people you care about, working from home, taking online classes, getting local news updates, or just looking for a distraction, our 1 gig internet will keep you seamlessly connected, and our Price for Life plans will give you peace of mind in uncertain times. We will keep working 24/7 to ensure you stay connected to everything and everyone you love, no matter what.
Good evening, music lovers, both near and far, and welcome to the Orpheum at Home, featuring Viola and The Brakemen. I'd like to thank some of our sponsors, Suddenlink, Hensley Beverage Company, Knackered Pepsi, Finley Toyota. I am your humble host for the evening, PJ O'Malley. Thank you for tuning in this Saturday. Under normal circumstances on a Saturday night, a lot of us are heading out, enjoying a night out, listening to live music. Some of us will be doing that here at the Orpheum. Fortunately, they have had their doors shuttered since March. So we're having these streams every weekend just to keep the doors open, to provide live music with you or for you, and provide local entertainment. So with no further ado, I'd like to present Viola and The Brakemen.
Good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining our live stream from the Orpheum Theater. Before we begin, we wanted to just take a moment of silence to respect all of those that have been affected by COVID-19, whether they lost a loved one, have had the illness themselves, or were working on the front line. A lot of our brothers and sisters to the north were affected early in March, and now Phoenix is seeing cases rise. So just wanted to take a moment of silence to all of those that have been affected by this pandemic.
right, thank you very much. We set up a little intro there. That song was called Easy Grease, and that was something we've been rehearsing, and we thought we'd throw that in for a nice little intro. But thank you very much for having us here tonight. We are in different arenas tonight, and it's besides the in-ear monitors that are allowing me to hear people breathe on me real good. We are also in this big empty room that has just been sounding sweet. Scotty J giving it up to Scotty J and the crew here all weekend long with Andrew and stuff and setting us in, so we appreciate that too. The song's called By and By, and this is about a railroader. My dad, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, Daddy drove, now we'll pick up our truck as it went down the line. Right through the yards of steel on railroad time. Roll on Rio River, now you're flowing by. By and by, by and by, by and by. Well, I would catch him on 3 days to 5. And I would catch him in the moment of being drunk and high. Roll on Rio River, now you're streaming by. By and by, by and by, by and by. By and by, gonna roll away. By and by, gonna sail the day. Gonna jump that Lordsburg bump going through the sky. Gonna take the world on by the hand, one at a time. On the southbound ram, salvation till the end. Now, bye bye. By and by, gonna roll away. By and by, gonna sail today. Gonna take that Lord, gonna walk on through the sky. Gonna jump from hand right to the hand, one night at a time. On the southbound ram, salvation till the end. Now, bye bye. Well, Daddy drove, now we'll pick up our truck as it went down the line. Right through the yards of steel on railroad time. Roll on Rio River, now you're strolling by. By and by, by and by, by and by. Well, I would catch him on 3 days to 5. And I would catch him in the moment of being drunk and high. Roll on Rio River, now you're streaming by. By and by, by and by, by and by. By and by, gonna sing your soul. Gonna turn it into solid gold. Gonna jump on that plane on a big airline. Gonna take the world on by the hand, one at a time. On the southbound ram, salvation till the end. Now, bye bye. By and by, gonna sail away. By and by, gonna say today. Gonna take that Lordsburg bump going through the sky. Gonna take the world on by the hand, one at a time. On the southbound ram, salvation till the end. Now, bye bye. Yeah, I said salvation till the end. Now, bye bye. This next song's called When I Slow Down. This song's probably about being a little anxious in life, and I guess you got to pull out the positives no matter what times you're faced with, and this is a good time to slow down and kind of look back and see what your wants and needs are. And right now we are very focused on just our needs, and that means this song is kind of in the same vein of we just want to relax a little bit and kind of look back at life, make sure everybody stays alive. Our brother Matt Tress over here. Matt Robinson just wanted me to whistle, I think.
Oh, that's right.
No, you wanted me to put my harmonica on. I apologize. I thought I was going to start whistling. I was like, what, whistle? The song's called When I Slow Down. We've had this in the mix here for a little while.
much.
This next song's called August, and it's kind of based around growing up and living in Oak Creek Canyon for quite a few years.
And I used to always have a rule for the boys. You can't throw rocks, but you can throw rocks at the creek. So it was always something about throwing pebbles into the creek. We had to get to the creek if they wanted to fulfill their rock throwing skills, develop them. Hell of an arm these days, let me tell you. Throw footballs, baseballs, it's all about the pop of the hips. Proud of them for that. Song. So sing it loud. Yes, I'll sing it proud. You'll draw small letters for me to respond. You'll visit me in my humblest home. Yes, it's home, sweet home. Yes, I'm coming home. Barefoot, you'll run down the street, while pebbles are tossed to the creek. There goes the tide till it swells up and dries on your All right, so this next song is called Sweet Maria. And it's about a gentleman who discovers some fields of green, gold, and female strands growing down across the border, and he decides to take up trip and head it down and make a lot of money. I guess we're all trying to do. Maybe not all of us, but it is where it all came out of this, so it just a story.
Brian's Head.
Brian's Head. song. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Oh, sweet Maria, sad to leave you this way. Sweet señorita, through the fields of grain, up through El Paso, gonna leave this world now today. Thank God, Maria, she will get to stay. Female grand strolling straight, and for lovely, just a pick away. Sweet Maria, as you burn the flowers today. Now, sweet Maria, we will get to stay. Go tell my mama, well, that somehow I lost my track. I might not like it, I might not be coming back. To me, compadre, tell them when I'm gone. Tell my mother, tell her I was wrong. Go tell my brother, tell my papa and my two sons. Go tell my wife I won't be coming home. That's a new song we just wrote. That's called Sweet Maria. We also played By and By in there too a little earlier, the railroad tune. That's also a new one. Been doing nothing but writing tunes and playing songs. Been reached out by some community members here in town, which has been real sweet. I appreciate NPR and KNAU putting Viola and The Brakemen up on the radio there, and even 100.1 KVNFA, KVNA FM. Putting our music up there too, so I really appreciate that. Appreciate our audience out here, Charles, PJ. And so this is nice.
Sound. This next one's called Free Flowing. Dedicate this one out to my dad. It's his birthday today, so just send to say happy 72 to my dad. Bill Tress, he mixed our
72?
Mixed our last two albums. And,
I will take 72 in life.
This was one of his favorite tunes. That we play.
We did a video of this song with Renee Rivas and Eric Hayes, and did a nice video for Orpheum, and they allowed us to use that video, so we appreciate that. But it's been just a good reference and good documentation that we get to maybe someday look back on and say, man, we did okay. We did okay. But this song is called Free Flowing, and we've taken some transformation with the instruments. We still got the banjo going real sweet because Matt does a nice little intro into this one. And of course, the electric bass came onto this too just because it's so smooth. And I like just the electric guitar on this one because it just kind of punches through that mix a little bit more. But you'll see here, this song's called Free Flowing.
To get into the blade and bring yourself down memory lane. down memory lane, the lane, oh, the lane. The lane, oh, the lane.
Hey, thank you very much. So I've been writing quite a few tunes here over the quarantine time. My wife works for FMC. She's in the ICU. She's seen it day in, day out. So I have just been sitting home working and writing tunes. And I've been working with a gentleman named Michael Hall, who will always come back in the vein of Viola and The Brakemen. I've been playing with him since about 2003, and really where him and I gel is just the first creation and the birth of songs. And so he's kind of like, which, don't get me wrong, we're not trying to compare ourselves to anybody, but he's kind of like a Robert Hunter to me. He just writes great music, and he is a great musician. And this next song is called Way Down the Line. This is a new tune, and this is all about working on the chain gang, and it's just kind of an old traditional song, an old kind of feel song, and that's kind of where the birth, I think, of all of us are, really, is that old traditional sound. So regardless of instruments, we just like that good old feel song. So the song's called Way Down the Line.
1, 2, 3, 4. Way down Mexico, way down the line. Catch me on a yellow bluebird while I'm shackled and doing time. Oh, warden, well, he's on my back. Way down the line. Tempts me to catch nerve now while I flee. Well, I'm shackled and doing time. Digging on that chain gang beat. Way down the line. Whistling, forgetting my hurting feet. Well, I'm shackled and doing time. Corina, combing back your yellow hair. Way down the line. Tempts me to kiss, well, your pretty little foot. Well, I'm shackled and doing time. Corina, combing back that yellow hair. Way down the line. Tempts me to kiss, well, your pretty little foot. Well, I'm shackled and doing time. So way down Mexico, way down the line. Catch me on a yellow bluebird. Well, I'm shackled and doing time. Well, I'm shackled and doing time. Well, I'm shackled and doing time.
Thank you very much. We are working on those.
Brian said to talk a little bit, so I just wanted to say hey to the fam. I know I've got my family in town watching the stream. We've got family all over the country. Matt's got his family in town, and we got some more peeps all over the country.
Yeah, where's everybody from? If you want to throw in there, maybe throw a little comment in the live stream, just let us know where you're from. It's just interesting. It's interesting statistics how music, spreads.
Spreads just like coronavirus. Spreads. We're just
What
out
up,
of control.
Debbie Down?
So just remember to stay home, stay safe, and wear your mask. That's my public service announcement right now for all Arizonans.
Matt's like the little voice in my head that I always need, like brings me back down to a reality. All right, we're going to do a song here that I wrote in, I think it was about 97, 98. And it's kind of my first little expressions of the old chunky chunk, little bluegrassy style stuff that I absolutely love. And again, just kind of based out of that traditional thing. This song's called Your Expectations, and I kind of like the line in it with, well, sometimes it takes those explanations. Yes, I've heard them twice before. And all of my expectations, well, they've been explained by yours. And so it dealt with an ex-girlfriend, I guess I would say, on that one. So that's where the song comes out of right here. This is called Your Expectations.
Well, sometimes it takes those explanations. Yes, I've heard them twice before. And all of my expectations, well, they've been explained by yours. So now I feel the situation like my father's time before. Well, I'm growing fond of your solution. Papa always seemed to close his door. Situation like my father's time before. Well, let's grow into legendary superstition and let us grow so our children they fall no more. So let's ratify this situation like we've never done before. Well, let's grow into legendary superstition and let us grow so our children they fall no more. Well, the times they are a-changin'. I believe in me. Well, the times they are a-changing. Say lay back, feel the breeze. Well, the times they are a-changing. I said lay back and believe in me. I said lay back and believe in me.
It's that little ending there, a new ending. All beginnings have endings.
All right, so back in the day, started writing some folk tunes, really moved by such folks as Woody Guthrie, and kind of putting the guitar out there as a piece of protest and a piece to bring people together, I guess. But this is an old tune called "Burn It Down," and this is probably one of my more protesty songs. It's just kind of deals with the gall, I guess some people have.
All the justice that'll ever be is all that we were meant to see. It may be wrong, it may be wrong. 300 million and they're standing strong. Same old news story told. We blame the rich, we blame the old. Take my sight with your blindfold. You take your grip and you take your hold. And we burn it down, we burn it down, we burn it down, we burn it down, burn it down, we burn it down, and you bring me down. Life is less within a man, the same old hourglass, and with less sand. Comb the beaches of your land, your slavery, it is at hand. And we burn it down, we burn it down, we burn it down, we burn it down, burn it down, we burn it down, and you bring me down. Struggling to fuck the free, you're proud to be in your own dreams. I make life a living hell, I'm proud to serve you, but can't you tell? So burn it down, we burn it down, burn it down, we burn it down, burn it down, we burn it down, and you bring me down.
So yeah, if you're all out there listening to this and you'd like to donate to the Orpheum Theater and keep these doors open, that's what we're trying to do here, folks. We want to keep these doors open. There's a lot of memories in this stage, and I remember the first time I even played up on this stage, pretty intimidating. It's a big stage, and then you get in here with no one and you realize, oh, it's just this tiny little sweet little room. So it's a different feel for sure. But if you want to throw some donations out there, if you're trying to tip Viola and The Brakemen, you probably see you don't find a link of any sorts. We're part of this community. So if you want to give to us or give to the Orpheum, it's all going to the same boat. We are also putting all our donations right back into the Orpheum, and that's how we want to keep that. This next song features a solo on a wood block that Matt plays on drums. I still want him to get a steel drum because I want to do some reggae. I'm just going to say. The song's called Farm Living. Chevy's running, ran my Ford into rough. You work all week, you find life starts at the Monday. I love this farm, I love it much more on a Sunday. I said I love this farm, I love it much more on a Sunday. I love this farm, I love it much more on a Sunday. Now some classics there. I've been playing that since about 99-ish.
That was off our first album there.
It was. Yeah. I had old Keith and Kristen up on them too. Yeah. That was good.
Dedicate that one's out to my my mother-in-law out in Oregon. That's her favorite tune of ours right there, Farm Living.
Right on.
Lydia, that one's for you.
Well, I like the addition we have. We had came together in 2017 and just kind of solidified. I started playing with a band that just was all really into just this band, which was good. And I know people out there working hard and working, you know, as local musicians and getting hired and whatnot. And we have a 5-piece here that really is just about these days sitting in a living room and rehearsing and playing music. That's it first. And so the performance is awesome and it works chops, but when it comes down to it, just like really the collaboration's what I've been looking for a long time. And we've got Steve Geise over here on bass, Matt Tress on drums, Matthew Robinson and Jessica Ludwig finally came together and just solidified this thing. So this is a new tune here also. This song's called Getting High.
So you rise above the tree line in the morning, rise above that silver line sky. You take them dusty roads your mama showed you. Over yonder, we're getting high. When I hear your name rolling by, will it be the same? Jesus tells us something that ain't no lie. So we roll them pages up, we're getting high. Down the back door of a memory, hit that pain square in the eye, and those things that left you dead dangling over yonder, getting high. Well, I got when I hear your name. Jesus tells us something that ain't no lie. So we roll them pages up, we're getting high. Out in the morning in the sea line, you hit that pain square in the eye. And those roads your mama showed you, over yonder, we're getting high. Over yonder, we're getting high.
All right, how about one more? How about we do one more? Get PJ up here. We got a man. All I've ever talked to
We gotta go
this
over
dude,
yonder.
this dude here for the last many years that I've known him is baseball. And I played a little baseball back in the day until people started getting better than me, and then I realized I sucked. So, but we got PJ O'Malley coming up here, and I really wanted to bring him in on this just because of the fact that I've seen video of him just from Cali playing some music and whatnot, and I thought, man, do you ever play out live? And he said, I have a couple times, and I I thought, well, you should join in with us. I'd love to hang out with you, and I've been hanging out with him for the last couple days. We all have, all been hanging out here. And so, yeah, we're going to do one more here. We're going to bring PJ up for a nice little set, and then we'll come back and finish it out. And we're just hanging because I don't really want to go home at this point. Just kidding, babe, I do, but I don't want to sit in another room for the next 4 months. So I do have my mask in my back pocket. We were given the option to wear those up here, and I can't sing through a mask. I apologize, but it's here. I've got my mask. Trying to stay super safe, as we all are.
PJ gets the best mask award. He's got the fishman representing.
PJ does have a fish mask. Those are circles, that isn't fish.
That is fish. That's the donut. Moo moo.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Y'all are coming back for another one, right? Oh, yeah. Good. Tell you, it sure has been nice to see some live music the past couple of days, seeing these guys warm up. Can't wait for the day that we can open these doors again and have all y'all in here on these floors here. It's kind of weird not seeing all the regulars here. A little shout out to Teeter. How about Lee Bourne out there? All the regulars. Just wanted to say another thank you to the people sponsoring this event, Suddenlink, Knackered Pepsi, Hensley Beverage Company. This is actually the first time I've ever played in front of anybody. So this is kind of a strange thing. In-ear monitors, all kinds of things plugged in. You people out there, but I can't see you. Are you out there? Holler in, maybe see where you're from, where you're listening in from. Hopefully I got some friends out there in Colorado giving a listen. Guess I got to give the shout out to Mom. Hey, Mom. Just going to play a couple songs. Some of my favorite songs I've been playing over the years. This is one that was written by Ryan Bingham. It was made famous on a movie that Jeff Bridges was in called Crazy Heart. If you've never seen that, go check it out. I was going where I shouldn't go, seeing who I shouldn't see, doing what I shouldn't do, and being who I shouldn't be. A little voice told me it's all wrong, another voice told me it's all right. Used to think that I was strong, but lately I just lost the fight. Funny how falling feels like flying for a little while. Funny how falling feels like flying for a little while. I get tired of being good, stop missing out on feeling free, stopped acting like I thought I should, and went on back to being me. I never meant to hurt no one, I just had to have my way. If such a thing is too much fun, this must be the price you pay. Funny how falling feels like flying for a little while. Funny how falling feels like flying for a little while. You never see it coming till it's gone. It all happens for a reason, even when it's wrong, especially when it's wrong. Funny how falling feels like flying for a little while. Funny how falling feels like flying for a little while. But I was going where I shouldn't go, seeing who I shouldn't see, doing what I shouldn't do, and being who I shouldn't be. All right. At home with the Orpheum. What's up, interwebs? What's everybody doing for the past 4 months? Hopefully socially distancing, wearing a mask, doing all the stuff that's going to get us back into these places quicker than maybe we, yeah. So, the music industry has been hit pretty hard by this whole thing. All industries, everybody's been hit hard, but the music industry especially. Independent music venues are really on the brink of closing down. There is a website you can go check out. There is a a possible act that Congress might be passing to give some relief. So call your representatives and tell them to help support these folks that help bring us joy, and let's get back to dancing out here. I'd like to play a song written by a good buddy of mine. Inspiration. This is written by Dave Bruza from Green Sky Bluegrass. Trade your wings for wheels, roll through the world, let your dreams come true, let everything happen to you. I've been gone too long, now everything feels the same. I'll give you my wings if you give me your way. Turn yourself to the east, feel the winds burning your feet, let your dream engines roll, turn those wheels on the road. Trade your wings for wheels, roll through the world, let your engines roll on the broken bridge. Turn your wheels, let them roll, roll, roll. All right, thank you. So throughout this whole COVID-19 thing, we've lost a lot of people. Some of them in the music industry. One of them was pretty influential to me, as well as a lot of other people. That being John Prine. When we lost him, it felt like I had kind of lost a family member. Songs get you through things like this. His songs have gotten me through a lot of things. So I'd like to throw this up to the memory of John Prine, and a thank you as well. I never got to thank him personally, so thank you, Mr. Prine. Well, I've been thinking lately about the people I meet. Car wash on the corner and the hole in the street. Way my ankles hurt with the shoes on my feet. Wondering if I'm gonna see tomorrow. Father, forgive us for what we must do. If you forgive us, and we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in a heaven. Well, I was in the army, but I never dug a trench. Used to bust my knuckles on a monkey wrench. Went to town to drink, girls a pinch. Don't think they ever even noticed me. Well, Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us, we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in a heaven. Fish and whistle and fish. Eat everything that they put on your dish. And when we get through, make a big wish that we never have to this again. On my very first job, I said, thank you and please. Made me scrub a parking lot down on my knees. Then I got fired because I was scared of bees. You only gave me 50 cents an hour. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us and we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Listen and go fishing in a heaven. Fish and a whistle, whistle and fish. Eat everything that they put on your dish. And when we get through, make a big wish that we never have to do this again. Again. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us and we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. They'll whistle and go fishing into heaven. They'll whistle and go fishing into heaven. All right. How many John Prine fans out there? Everybody's clapping. I can hear you. All right, I got one more, I think. This is actually a funny original that part of it was written here at Macy's Coffee Shop, and part of it was written while I was working down at the bottom of the Grand Canyon at Phantom Ranch. On the May Trail with KT. Hope you're out there at KT. So, many of us have had this experience, going and get some coffee and a barista just kind of wows you. Today in a lazy way, no motivation at all. Got out of bed, get my head, cup of coffee black and tall. There was none in my kitchen, but I was itching. Went down to the coffee shop. Girl down there, she had purple hair, tattoos that wouldn't stop. Coffee barista, wanna be your mister, one steaming up your bean. Coffee barista, come on sister, think you know what I mean. Well, the line was long and I was feeling strong. I could win her attention with a witty remark that could cause a spark, end up in love and affection. Ask her what movie she liked, tattoos she liked, who her tattoo artist was. Ask her a question and maybe mention I'm in love just because. Coffee barista, wanna be your mister, one steaming up your bean. Coffee barista, come on sister, think you know what I mean. My turn to order, and to my horror, couldn't think of what to say. Racked my mind, but all I could find was pumpkin spice latte. Coffee barista, wanna be your mister, one steaming up your bean. Coffee barista, come on sister, think you know what I mean. Hope you know what I mean. Thank you. Well, let's see if we can't get the Viola and the Brakemen back up here. If not now, they will be up here shortly. Thanks again for everybody listening out there. If you can, check out the links on the Orpheum Facebook. Please donate if you can. Anything helps. Keep the staff employed here, keep the doors open, so when all this is better and we can come in here, that this place still exists for us. This place has done a lot for me. I know it's done a lot for a lot of people in this community, so let's keep her afloat. Thanks to everyone out there.
PJ O'Malley, I really appreciate that. Thank you. Just some good music there by Sweet Sweet Loke. It's probably a pretty sweet ball player too. He talks a big game on the baseball end. I need to get out and toss the skin with him a little bit. Show him my spitball. Now I probably won't do that right now.
Just checking out some of the people's Instagram stories, Facebook posts, and just want to give a shout out to all the Puerto Rican friends out there listening to the stream, some of the Floridian friends. We've got people up in PA. Just wanted to give a shout out to everybody, family in Oregon, and all the locals right here in town. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. We really appreciate it.
All right, we're going to do a tune here that we've been doing for a little while now. It's been new. It's probably within the last couple of years maybe. We did it at the Coconino Center for the Arts when we did our little thing there that night with Pill Crow and Ryan Heinches and Andrew Lahr. And, man, what a great night. Michelle Louise, she hooked us up with a little run out in Laughlin back in the day when you could actually travel and be around people.
Pre-COVID years.
Yeah, right. We did a 2-night run out in Laughlin there. That was good. We were doing a lot of covers. We thought it was an entertainment time, and we had a guy at set break on the first night we played. He said, "Hey, you've been playing a lot of originals and a lot of covers, and you've been talking about your originals when you play them." He's all, "You should stick to your originals."
We're like,
I guess the Blondie cover didn't go over well at that night.
I love that cover.
I did too.
Good. But these are all originals tonight, right now.
They are all originals.
By Brian
too.
White and our singer-songwriter.
By Viola and The Brakemen.
Played and interpreted by Viola.
All right, y'all. This song is called "I'm Gonna Write You a Couple of Tunes." This song was based around the idea of just being a singer-songwriter and kind of sometimes you get out of your element and you sing what you love. Or you kind of do a little something for what you think people will love, and this is probably more on the tip of what I think would just get maybe a flag brew afternoon, Sunday afternoon going. So that's our extent.
1, 2, 3, 4, and. I will write in A major, it's true, but my songs, they are minors on through. Just a shot of love's gratitude when I write you a couple of tunes. Like the times when we rode through them streets, North Carolina. Or those times when we strolled through those beaches of Los Angeles. I will write in A major, it's true. But my songs A on minors on through. Just a shot of love's gratitude. When I write you a couple of tunes, like the times when we rode through them streets, North Carolina. All those times when we rode through them hills, Los Angeles. All the times you leave me, babe. That last song there has some references out to Los Angeles and out in North Carolina, and I spent a good week before I married my current wife, my last one. I'm just gonna say that right now. I guess this is a rabbit hole already, but I'm just saying they have visuals of these times when we were in Santa Barbara and out in Asheville, North Carolina.
Hi, Amy.
We love you, Amy.
She knows. I mean, she just knows I love her. That's all. This next song's called Hattie. This is kind of my influence of some old grunge. It's about an unheard young female that just trying to get her voice out there and just gets shot down. So she's graceful, but graceful, but Hattie was young, and Hattie a singer, and her words unsung. And Hattie was graceful, but Hattie was young, and Hattie a singer, and her words unsung. And her words unsung, and her words undone, and her words unsung. thank you very much. So this next song was a collaboration. Came home to a recording a friend of mine put down, and had some just a friend. You should listen to these words and see if you can put a little something to it. It was a super sad song, so I don't know. It definitely kind of captured it, and I did. I put some words down to this, so this is a little collab with someone else's lyrics and my pick-in and Viola and The Brakemen performing it. It's called Alone.
Favorite tunes we do. Just has a lot more meaning to me now, that word alone. I wanted to dedicate that one out to all the people that might have died alone during this pandemic. Work up in Tuba City, and so that one was a shout out to all the Tuba crew and to all the nurses that are out there that are watching right now. We've had to see patients, people, family members pass away alone, so heart goes out to everybody there.
think one of the few things I started learning when I started learning to play guitar 25 years ago now. I think I picked it up at 19. I've been writing way before that, actually, from journaling, and kind of looked back at those old journals, kept them. Some weird stuff up all up in those journals, but it made for interesting lyrics, made for an interesting story, and if anything, it really does tell kind of the background of, me. And these songs are, you can literally, I can tell you about every single one, exactly when I wrote it, why I wrote it, and some of the feelings I had when I wrote it. And some songs were written for basic reasons, like fitting in with a band, and some songs were written because it was a release. This next one was not that. And
What was that one then?
but the finger picking that I do on this song is something that I learned from an early age from a gentleman who taught me how to play guitar, Mike Matthews, down in Tucson. Sat with him for about a decade, just learning technique. The guy plays medieval music these days where it's tunings. I don't even know how to tune a guitar too. So we're going to do a song that features that kind of type of, just kind of what I learned from him. And it's a song that I wrote around. It's called 3 on a Match. And this is a war term. So anytime you were going to light your cigarette up, and when you were in the jungles of whatever war we were in, you'd only light a couple smokes or maybe a couple whatever you were lighting up twice, and then you put that match out real quick, and then you take a sec before you lit that third up, because if you didn't, you try to get to the third person to light their smoke or whatever they were doing up. At that point, you had a sniper that would kind of lock in on you, and it was nighttime, and they would take you out. They just follow the match. You shoot right at the match. And so it's called 3 on a Match, and that was always the thing when you were out there, is you always had 3 on a match. You don't light that third thing on a match. So the song's called 3 on a Match.
And you'll go, 3 in a match and you'll fall, 3 in a match and you'll go, where we go I don't know, 3 in a match and you'll fall, 3 in a match and you'll go, 3 in a match and you'll fall, where we go I don't know, I don't know and I don't know and I don't know, I don't know and I don't know and I don't know, I don't know, I don't know and I don't know and I don't know, I don't know, I don't know and I don't know and I don't know, I don't know. So still the night will fall, still the night will go, still the night will fall, where we go I don't know. Still the night will fall, still the night will go, still the night will fall, where I go I don't know. I don't know and I don't know and I don't know, I don't know. I don't know and I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. I don't know and I don't know and I don't know, I don't know. I don't know and I don't know and I don't know, I don't know. Three in a match and you'll fall. Three in a match and you'll go. Three in a match and you'll fall. Where we go, I don't know. Three in a match and you'll fall. Three in a match and you'll go. Three in a match and you'll fall. Where we go, I don't know. I don't know, and I don't know, and I don't know, I don't know. I don't know, and I don't know, and I don't know, I don't know. I don't know, and I don't know, and I don't know, I don't know. I don't know, and I don't know, and I don't know, I don't know.
This is Black Powdered Clay.
Steve, are we doing a swampy?
So the song's called Black Powdered Clay. This is another little style and a little bit different sounding. I don't know how I wrote this song though. I think it was down in Oak Creek also maybe at one point. I can't remember how I wrote this one, but it's probably around about 07, 08. Get yours going. I need to hear it. Swampy light. Where were you on the 4th of June? Where were you on the 4th of June? Time went by during the summer sky. Time went by during the summer sky. So this bar flies away in the month of May, and this bar flies away in the month of May. So blue was the sky during the summertime, and blue was the sky during the summertime.
two versions to that one. The upbeat, kind of fast version, and then that's the slow swamp version. For
Matt
those
Robinson
of you.
had a lot to do with that, actually. He brought his style into this, and he started getting this groove down on this song. I played that same song for a decade, and he came in and just kind of rewrote it on us, and we're like,
He took it to the swamp,
yeah,
is
I
what
think
he
we're gonna
did.
keep it that way.
Took it down to the swamp.
And so, a la Robinson.
Things about stuff and
Jessica,
stuff about
what
things.
do you think about things?
Things about stuff and stuff about things.
It's a start.
Start's
Start's
yeah,
good.
getting there.
I'm hoping everybody else, everybody has a good rest of their weekends. Nice Sunday. Rest of the July. Rest of 2020. I'm just gonna say it right now. Here's to 2021.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Let's
Yeah.
get there.
We should be doing this gig in December 31st. All right, we really appreciate you all hanging out with us this evening on the old Webernets. And again, thank you for keeping this venue alive. We've all seen some sweet, sweet music in this venue. And it's just a staple here in Flagstaff. Give me a break. I mean, it's like the local whatever
It is our
going out of
venue.
business. We don't want any of that to happen. So, again, everything from Viola tonight. If you were thinking about tipping us, we would rather just see that go right into here because we know they'll come back and support us down the road, and that's what we're looking for. And just to keep this music thing going, and yeah. There's a couple tunes here we have put together. We've been playing them together with a nice little breakdown in between, and we're going to do that right now. And the first one's called East Tennessee, and I wrote this quite a while back, and it's all about a little trip out in Tennessee. I never really got past Deming, New Mexico up until I was about 38. And I'm 39 right now. So, been traveling for the last year of my life ever.
Liar,
No,
you
that ain't
lies.
true. It was a while back, but I'd never been out to Tennessee. And man, we took a trip from Nashville straight out to Asheville and took this big route right up across to, I think it was Bristol. Isn't that the one that has two different states, one county or one town that match? I don't know. Anyway, down the side of the street, you jump on one side. I think it's Bristol. Anyway, even the Blue Mountains were blue. So I wrote this song while riding in the back of a Subaru. Subaru is a car that they've been building for a little while. You might have heard of them. If not, buy a Toyota.
They are my sponsor. Subaru right here.
So train whistle blow, East Tennessee, to Jonesboro. And I met a girl, her name meant Wong, her ring was pearl. Whistle blow, East Tennessee, sky is gray. So sun, stay away. North Carolina, I'm on my way. And through the pouring rain, the dropping rain, the goddamn rain, and I'm on and over the red. Where we stay is where we stay. I'm twisted and darling, I'm driving around on this dirt road. I'm helpless and bound. Twisted and darling, I'm driving around on this dirt road. I'm helpless and bound. Well, your damn son, yes you are, your damn son, you know you are, your damn son, yes you are, you ain't good enough for me. Your damn son, yes you are, your damn son, you know you are, your damn son, yes you are, you ain't good enough for me. Rolling in the breeze, when sunlight burns your sleeve, when suddenly it seems that your damn son, yes you are, your damn son, you are, your damn son, yes you are, you ain't good enough for me. I'm hanging from a tree, so I'm hanging from a tree, so I'm hanging from a tree, weren't good enough for me. Hanging from a tree, so I'm hanging from a tree, so I'm hanging from a tree, weren't good enough for me. Blowing in the breeze, when memories they sing of times when we were free. But now your damn son, yes you are, your damn son, you know you are, your damn son, yes you are, you ain't good enough for me. Damn son, yes you are, your damn son, you know you are, your damn son, yes you are, you ain't good enough for me. Damn son, yes you are, your damn son, you know you are, your damn son, yes you are, you ain't good enough for me. Damn son, yes you are, your damn son, you know you are, your damn son, yes you are, you ain't good enough for me. Damn son, yes you are, your damn son, you know you are, your damn son, yes you are, you ain't good enough for me. Your damn son, yes you are, your damn son, you know you are, and your damn son, yes you are, you ain't good enough for me. We have PJ O'Malley sitting right in front of us. I don't know if you can get a view of that, but thanks, PJ. Thanks for being here with us tonight. And yesterday was a sweet hangout day. We had a nice day of pizza and some Kool-Aid.
Just sitting on the porch picking. All right, so this song is new as of January 3rd, 2020. And this is another good example of a song that I wrote out in Nashville, North Carolina with my buddy Michael Hall. He's a sixth bandmate of this band right here, plays keys, but really just puts into us from afar and gives us great inspiration. Song's called Doing Just Fine, and we sat out there and it's kind of gloomy. During that time over in January, it was overcast and some rain coming down, and so it was fitting for a gloomy tune. So the song is called Doing Just Fine. Steps doing time. Quarrels of kitchen sink. I'm doing fine. She walk on through the doorway here in time. Pick up her belongings. Doing fine. Yellow was the blue. She shines so bright. On the wall, the sun through the blind. Footsteps and floorboards squeaking pine. We'll be fine. 20 years ago without a line. Never heard her now once, but I am fine. He says she moved way up near towards the pine. She says she was real alone, doing fine. Gray bricks and grass sticks in line. Ripped up my nose, stung so fine. Some deck capture visuals in time. They'll be fine. Got a note in 1925. Person in the letter, child of mine. Said she knew my love all her life. Said she had no other, but doing fine. very much. Song called Where Green is Golden.
I want to dedicate that one out to my wife, Candy. We wrote the intro to that out at our off-grid tiny house we built. One night we had Jess and Brian out there, and Candy was sitting upstairs. It was dead of summer, and Brian just came up with that little intro anyway. It was green is golden.
Matt owns a little tiny home out on the 40s, way out in the middle of nowhere, and it is absolutely amazing.
Half Moon
Tiny
Studios.
home, lots of land.
Being able to walk, get out there and kind of look back in at Flagstaff a little bit. And just
Tomorrow we're going to be building
specs on the map.
a tiny wall.
They're going to build you a tiny Walmart?
A tiny wall, just a wall.
Oh, I thought you said a tiny Walmart. Maybe you have a little tiny Walmart with your tiny house. Maybe you get one gas pump out there somewhere. This little jazzy tune I wrote. This is funny because I actually wrote it around some real things that were going on. Literally, like right in front of me as I wrote this tune. It's called Good Riddance, and I think I said that a few times throughout the day. I saw some different things, and I thought it was funny.
You nearly lost your head when I nearly lost a dime. I nearly crossed your lover, and I nearly crossed my mind. And I will say God read all the time. Nearly fell down to you, right down to a broken knee. I nearly could have caught you, but that ain't clearly what you need. And I will say God ready, guaranteed. Nearly lost your head when you nearly lost a dime. I nearly crossed your lover, and I nearly crossed my mind. And I will say God ready all the time. It's called Good Riddance right there. All right, y'all, so we got a couple more. We're going to finish this out this evening here at the old Orpheum, not old, the new, the looking ahead, the how do we flex with this society that we're in, and the how do we make do
And making do is by just supporting your community, so however you see fit. In Viola and The Brakemen tonight, we're not accepting anything. We want to put it right back into this Orpheum because we are, again, part of this community. We just love, always come down here and play. It's easy to go drive about 1.5 miles from your house and come into this big, sweet, old, classic, vintage, historical building and get the
100-year-old building.
Yeah, they they built this thing around some engineering ideas back in the day. Like they needed acoustics. It still was an amphitheater or a theater or whatever. But yeah, that people put some time into this, like trying to get a good sound. And there is a specific sound about the Orpheum. It is a true specific sound here. You just kind of hear it, even in recordings or even on live webcast, or even if you're standing right here, you get that feeling. We've all leaned against that bar.
You give me that feeling.
Live at the Orpheum Theater, it is Flagstaff's venue home for sure, for live music home.
All right, we got 2 more. This one's called Innocence of It All. It's just a simple rock tune.
Streets of blue lights, and your body shivers from the cold red fights. The chill that's in your eyes, so true. I've always wondered what you said. Bridges and crosses, old plagues and loops there. In my mind, of it all.
On the guitar, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Robinson.
So now my mind walks across the sea, and it walks along as it runs in front of me. And my only hope is to catch it. And when I do, I'll no longer be won't put on a path of anxiety. And every day though, all I do is fetch it. I've always wondered what to choose. Bridges and crosses, those places you lose.
Of it all. We got Steve Geise on the bass tonight. We got Jessica Ludwig on the background, percussion, and Brian Wyatt over here on the guitar and vocals. We are Viola.
And I've always wondered what did you say. Bridges and crosses, all plagues and loops. In my mind, I won't recall. And all the right, one more. This song's called Dream. This song is about a dream. No, it's not actually. It's an alternative way of thinking. One, two, three, four, and. So take my hand, I said, and lead me across this desert land. Yes, we'll walk across the most mysterious land. So I took her hand, I did, and we walked across this desert land. Yes, we walked across the most mysterious land. Yes, we walked across the most mysterious land. What do you say? Out on that plane, when you're running, sane. God in my head, wish you were there. Sun it glares at me, a dreadful ray, but the sun, it seems, well, it's a blessing for the power of a tree. So take my hand, I said, and lead me on this desert land. Yes, we'll walk across the most mysterious land. Yes, we'll walk across the most mysterious land. Trees, they sway out on the limb. Old frogs all jumping green with extra limbs to lamb. Dream.
Thank you very much, Flagstaff. Hopefully someday we can all come together again. I'm missing that time, and we all are. So that is the dream right now, is just to be able to talk to you face to face.
The dream to be.
Enjoy your evening. Please be safe. Please mask up.
Orpheum Theater and all.
Viola and The Brakemen. Thank you so much. That was amazing. Just wanted to shout out one more time to our sponsors, Suddenlink, Hensley Beverage Company, Knackered Pepsi, and our folks out at Findlay Toyota. Thank you so much for sponsoring. Just a heads up, next Saturday, we have Nolan McKelvey at 7 p.m. So tune in. Thank you to all for donating. If you can donate, please do. Keep the Orpheum alive. Thank you. At Home with the Orpheum, Viola and The Brakemen.
Tune. We're going to do one more, so we appreciate it, I guess. Someone threw out there, they wanted a little encore, and that's super, super sweet. Thank you very much for that. We're going to do kind of a, we like this tune. It's a little bit of a goofy tune, and it's just a one to take you out on, and it's a little bit different than the styles that we typically play in, which again is jazz fusion with a touch of hip hop in there.
Rip hop.
Grip hop. The song's called Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Flagstaff.
Thanks, everybody.
And around the world.
Around the world. Thank you, everybody who tuned in. I haven't looked at any type of anything, so if you tuned in tonight, wherever you're from, Guam, my Guam folks out there, I got Peoria and Guam going on. If you're out there, you let me know. My buddies up in the Icelandic area. I'm sure we'd be buddies, even if it was in the Icelandic area. But thank you. Thank you very much for tuning in. We are Viola and The Brakemen.
My name is Susan Walter, and I'm the general manager at the historic Orpheum Theater in Flagstaff, Arizona. Independent venues like ours were the first to shut down and will be the last to reopen. Countless big-name artists got their start at independent venues just like the Orpheum Theater. Independent venues are a crucial part of the music ecosystem, and we need your help to rebuild the ecosystem and to not let venues like the Orpheum Theater go extinct. We are banding together with over 2,000 independent music venues across the country to take our cause to Washington. We are asking Congress for federal funding specific to our industry so that we can survive through the pandemic. Please go to saveourstages.com for more information on how you can reach out to local and state representatives to ask them to sign on to our cause. We can't do this without you, and we miss each and every one of you. We are fighting to survive so that when it is safe and you're ready, we can open our doors, welcome you back in, and gather safely to watch live music and turn up the volume. Thank you so much, stay safe, and enjoy the show.
Everybody here get it out of control.
At Suddenlink, our #1 priority is keeping you connected. We take this responsibility very seriously. So whether you're keeping in touch with the people you care about, working from home, taking online classes, getting local news updates, or just looking for a distraction, our 1 gig internet will keep you seamlessly connected, and our Price for Life plans will give you peace of mind in uncertain times. We will keep working 24/7 to ensure you stay connected to everything and everyone you love, no matter what.
never gon' give, never gon'